Hey guys, let's get more news about Dallas, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Tom Brady responds to Scott Hanson's broadcasting criticism. NFL legend Tom Brady made his highly anticipated broadcasting debut for Fox in the booth for the first time during the Dallas Cowboys and Cleveland Browns showdown. There is an array of angles that people have regarding how well Brady did the booth, and of course, some criticism that he could have sounded a little more enthusiastic on the call. NFL Network Scott Hanson issued a comment about how Brady should have been a little more excited about a potential 71-yard field goal by Cowboys kicker Brandon Aubrey, which would have been the longest in NFL history. The play never ended up happening, and Brady took to social media to give a response of his own. How else would you expect the 7-time Super Bowl champion to respond other than to embrace the challenge and understand that there are growing pains when entering any new field of work? Brady then took to his Instagram on Monday and posted a picture of what looked to be him reviewing his upcoming Fox assignment, which is the New Orleans Saints versus the Cowboys. After 1 week under his belt, everyone in the NFL world is curious to see what Brady will do differently in Week 2, and whether or not broadcasting is truly for him. Just like Scott Hanson, we are rooting for him on this new venture in his career. Cowboys news: Jerry Jones discusses contract negotiations and the aftermath. If there was ever any tension between Dak Prescott and the front office before the contract extension, it sounds like it's in the past. In early August, Cowboys owner Jerry Jones said he felt no urgency to sign CeeDee Lamb, who laughed it off on social media. The Cowboys signed the star receiver to a 4-year, $136 million deal a month later. Jones said in late August that negotiations with Dak Prescott were more about the Cowboys than the quarterback, prompting Prescott to respond that he stopped listening to anything Jones says publicly a long time ago. 9 days later, the Cowboys signed Prescott to a record-setting, 4-year, $240 million extension. Jones said Tuesday no tension remains between the front office and his offensive stars after contentious negotiations. "I've never seen anybody get their feelings hurt enough that the money couldn't cure," Jones said on his radio appearance on 105.3 The Fan. When you have a significant decision, or you have a significant event in your life, when it gets in the crosshairs where the parties are in agreement. If your goal is to get a deal done, nail it right there. Do not fool around. And it started happening for us. The deals took longer than they should have and thus cost more than they should have. The Cowboys still have not ever lost a player they really wanted to keep. It might have been close with Prescott, who could have become a free agent in March had the Cowboys not gotten it done when they did. To say Ezekiel Elliott is happy to be back in Dallas would be an understatement. Those guys were formidable coming off of the front competing. Zeke did an amazing job. He graded out in that area as well as anybody we've ever had. The offense slowed a bit in the second half of their still convincing 33-17 victory, but Elliott finished averaging 4 yards per carry and had plenty of bounce in his step, including after the game as he literally skipped past teammates en route to the locker room. It's as if he's rejuvenated with the Cowboys uniform again draped over his shoulders. "It felt good to be back out there with the star on my helmet," said 2-time All-Pro. "Great team win. Wish the offense could have finished stronger at the end, but it's always great to get that first away win and let's keep building on that. I think we ran the ball solid today. I think there are some things we can work on, but I think it's good stuff. Definitely ready to go. 'Tis a long season though, and few know that better than Elliott, who was once the bell cow of this offense and, as such, was on the field for a total of 5,302 snaps through his first 7 seasons with the team, adding another 558 snaps to that total in his 2023 season with the New England Patriots. I mean, it is week 1, so I mean definitely fresh, but just got to continue to build on that and take care of my body, and we want to be feeling good in December and January," said Elliott. Longtime NFL receiver Julian Edelman spoke highly of the Dallas Cowboys quarterback. When it comes to being a player on the Dallas Cowboys, it is hardly an easy thing to navigate. The stage that playing for America's team provides is both a blessing and a curse in that the platform is massive, but that means so is the spotlight of criticism. There is perhaps no one who knows this better than quarterback Dak Prescott, and as an example, consider the constant debate encircling what ultimately became his record-setting contract extension. While playing for the Cowboys is unique, there are other circumstances and situations that are similar in their own way. Consider what it must have been like playing for the New England Patriots throughout the dynastic run that they had with Tom Brady and all the rest. This thought has always been on my mind, so I decided to put it to the test when I got a chance to speak with Julian Edelman on Monday thanks to our friends at Jameson. You can watch our conversation right below. Edelman referenced the spotlight that Dak has and how he very rarely says or does anything improper while in it when discussing how he views him. Edelman added that Dak's consistency, in terms of individual success and the team winning so much in the regular season, is among his greatest qualities and that it is overlooked by people on a national level. Cowboys urged to target cornerback Ahkello Witherspoon now. The Dallas Cowboys, fresh off a 33-17 victory against the Cleveland Browns, are being encouraged to sign cornerback Ahkello Witherspoon as a much-needed addition to their roster. Analysts highlight weaknesses at key positions, particularly center and cornerback, especially with Darren Bland on injured reserve. Witherspoon presents a viable solution, boasting a solid performance last season with the Rams where he defended 14 passes and held a 76.7 passer rating against him. His experience and recent health improvements make him an attractive option for the Cowboys as they aim to bolster their secondary. While many see Witherspoon as a strong fit, concerns about his past injury issues linger. Additionally, there's the question of salary cap implications and whether the Cowboys should focus on other roster needs. The Cowboys are currently missing cornerback Darren Bland, impacting their defensive depth. Pressure is mounting on the Cowboys to enhance their lineup ahead of upcoming games. If signed, Witherspoon could immediately address the Cowboys' secondary issues, potentially stabilizing their defense ahead of tougher matchups. The examination of other free agents, such as Clelin Ferrell for future seasons, indicates a broader strategy for long-term health of the roster. The Cowboys must act quickly to strengthen their cornerback position with someone of Witherspoon's caliber, leveraging his recent experience to enhance their playoff aspirations. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Ahkello Witherspoon? Leave your opinion in the comments.